Planning to build your home bar? Dram Explorers. I am going to give to you a list of whiskies that are going to be picture perfect, jaw dropping from every region, easily available and under 10,000. I would like to thank all of the Dram Explorers who have been supporting me throughout this journey. Hit the like and the subscribe button and enjoy all the whiskey reviews that are coming your way. I am going to start off with the first whiskey representing India, and this company actually made it possible for the Indian whiskies to get on the world map. I am talking about Amrut Fusion. At 3500 rupees and easily available in Gurgaon, this whiskey has every bit of peace to offer to you. It has a tingling bit that gives you slight touch of spiciness, it has sugary notes, it has chocolatey notes, and it has one of the most beautiful mouthfeels that I have personally had. Next up, I am also going to name a whiskey that is currently the top favorite of most of us, Indri. 2900 rupees, easily available in Gurgaon, and this whiskey recently won an award which made Indri the biggest and one of the most famous whiskies. It's in the buzz with all the whiskey reviewers and all the people who are trying to experience the Indian whiskies for the very first time. Indri whiskey has this spicy touch, it has a little bit of fruity notes attached to it. The next whiskey that you should have in your bar, and coming directly from Scotland, this region is actually very famous for the bombastic, ashy and smoky flavors. I am talking about the famous or the infamous Ardbeg 10. At 6300 rupees, the characteristics of this whiskey is so good that even when you are sitting with your friends who are not really an experienced drinkers, this whiskey has a lot to offer. This has smokiness, this has the lemon zesty kind of a note, and this has the woody structure attached and a little bit of dark chocolate finishing of this whiskey. The next up is going to be from Speyside. Speyside region is one of the most famous regions all around the world. This region brings you the whiskies that are highest selling in terms of volume. This region is very famous for the whiskies that start from the word glen, which means valley, and what you have at the end of the valley is a river. So these whiskies get the water from this river, and the whiskey names start from Glen. The whiskey that I'm going to present to you is Glenfiddich 12. This whiskey is available at 3300 rupees, will give you the moment of your lifetime, the creaminess, apple, vanilla, the smooth structure, the caramel, the butterscotch. That's all what you are going to get with this whiskey. The next whiskey is coming from the Highlands, Glenmorangie. This is 3000 rupees and should be in your bar. Why? Because first and foremost, it's well balanced. It has the smoothness, the sweetness, the custard kind of a nature attached. It has citrus, it has almonds, and it has a very distinctive chewy kind of a nature that not many whiskies have. The next up in the list is Campbelltown. In India, there are very few people who have heard about Campbelltown, but they have heard about Springbank. Springbank is one of the most famous whiskies that has been selling in the underground market, I would say, for huge prices. But Kilkerran 12, in my opinion, Kilkerran 12 is the one that you should look out than Springbank. Springbank generally is not available, and even if it is available, it has a higher cost. Kilkerran is available whenever you are traveling or somebody is coming from outside. It is available at £51. There is one kind of whiskey that is left for you to put it in your home bar. This whiskey is going to be the last on the list of top whiskies that you should have in your bar. This can be the crown jewel of your bar. All of the previous whiskies that I have told you are going to offer different characteristics and a variety of liquids that you are going to drink and keep it in your bar for a picture perfect small yet the big bar for your home. I am going to represent the whiskey from Isle of Skye right now, but I unfortunately have finished my Talisker 10. I am presenting to you Talisker Dark Storm. Talisker 10 in the market is available for 3600. This whiskey I had brought from the duty free. I am not going to name the price of this whiskey, but Talisker 10, the taste and look and the feel of the whiskey is exactly like Isla. There is always a war between which is the smokiest, which has the lemon zesty flavor tad bit more, and which has a very well structured whiskey at a balanced price to offer. So with this whiskey we end the list of my top whiskies that you should have in your bar. These whiskies are going to offer you a lot, and with the price range that it has to offer, trust me on this, it is going to give you the best of all of the regions.